House of Dynamite has spent the weekend as the #1 movie on Netflix, and it certainly had people on the edge of their couch. I really enjoyed it. It's tense, it's disturbing, it's brilliantly acted by the impressively assembled cast, and great direction by Kathryn Bigelow. But there's two elements of the movie that got on some viewers' nerves. Not mine, but yeah, got on some people's nerves. Now, this is usually the point where I would say, if you haven't watched House of Dynamite yet and you don't want to be spoiled, then turn off this video. And of course, yeah, you can do that. But yeah, the ironic thing is that what we're going to discuss is the fact that there's nothing to be spoiled about the movie.
We expect that.
Do we ever know what the Chinese are doing? Huh? I mean, a car just backfired. People are spooked. I'd be more worried if they weren't.
So the first element, which I don't think really bothered that many people, but yeah, was the fact that we never find out who launched the nuclear missile at the United States in the movie.
North Koreans. Fuel shortages, crop failures, maybe they're more desperate than we thought. Or it's Moscow, and they want us to think it's the North Koreans.
I'd say the movie leans towards North Korea being the culprit, but no, we don't know for sure. Now, screenwriter Noah Oppenheim addressed that non-choice in the script at the New York Film Festival last month.
If we were to identify who launched the missile, it kind of gives us all an easy out, because then there's a clear villain and they're responsible, and then we can kind of go back to our lives. I think we're trying to ask a bigger question, which is to say, is this a global reality that we want to continue living in? Because it could be any one of those 9 countries that does this. It could be a country we don't know about yet that has one of these weapons, or as one of the characters in the movie says,
Or some sub-captain woke up, found out his wife left him and snapped.
that's how fragile the system is. And so rather than ascribe blame to one bad guy, we wanted to really interrogate the larger reality.
But they're not picking up the bat phone.
Could this be connected to the PLA exercise?
I love that. The ambiguity of it is the essence of the film, and I think that highlights the theme that Kathryn's going for.
Star Rebecca Ferguson says that naming the perpetrator would have distracted from the message of the movie.
If you make it a threat, you've simplified the story for the audience.
And not knowing who it was is why Idris Elba, as the president, doesn't have a clear-cut choice on whether or not, or how to, or who to retaliate against. If you knew what country did it, it would have just been a choice between, do I hit back or not?
But by taking out the most critical command and control centers, it significantly lowers the chance of another strike.
Or it provokes one.
And the second element that annoyed some viewers was that we didn't see the impact of the nuclear missile, which was projected to hit Chicago. I had a feeling that was going to be the case when we didn't see it happen at the end of the first perspective.
The walls are just ready to blow.
And this is not what it's about.
Kathryn Bigelow says, I want audiences to leave theaters thinking, okay, what do we do now? This is a global issue, and of course, hope against hope that maybe we reduce the nuclear stockpile someday, but in the meantime, we really are living in a House of Dynamite. I felt it was so important to get that information out there so we could start a conversation. That's the explosion we're interested in, the conversation people have about the film afterward. And she also started that conversation at the New York Film Festival.
In order to kind of start a conversation, like let the audience have a moment to decide what ending they want. It's in our hands, I think.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that viewers felt cheated that we didn't see, a big firebomb over Chicago. I think it's more that, the movie ends without a catharsis for the viewer, or a real conclusion for the viewer. We were left kind of in this limbo state. And when I watched the movie on Saturday, when the movie ended, when the credits came, my initial reaction was of dissatisfaction, of incomplete, of like a little bit of what's the point of that? But then, like now on Sunday, I like that ending a lot more. And Kathryn, Noah, and Rebecca articulated what the movie is about.
It's about the structure within a system. Is it broken? Do we need to fix it? Are we happy with it?
And I'm sure many were hoping, like I was hoping, that, the missile would be a dud. Like Gabriel Basso's character said that sometimes happens.
Sir, the warhead, it might still malfunction. They do that sometimes.
We don't know. I mean, we did see them transporting people into the underground bunkers. We assume that, the bomb did hit Chicago. But that's not really the point of the story. And I think some of those complaints are just simple-minded people that just want a disaster movie and need to see the bomb go off and all that jazz. That's not the point of House of Dynamite. But what did you think of the movie?
It's a conversation, certainly it's a conversation starter.